Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will show you how to create a beautiful movie website using HTML and CSS. This will be beginner friendly project, perfect to improve your front-end skills and make your portfolio look awesome. So make sure to watch till the end and don't forget to like, share and subscribe the video. So this will be the website we will create today, and there will be hover effects and search functionality. We can search any movie and we can click on any section. So let's start this project. So first of all, open your VS Code, like I have already opened it, and open a empty folder in the VS Code and create two files. Like first file will be the index.html because we are creating in HTML and CSS, so create index.html file, and another one is style.css. In HTML we start by writing like doc type and we will get the boilerplate code. Okay, so this is the boilerplate code, and we write our website title here. We can give any name. I am giving like Cinemax for now. You can change it and give it according to your ultimate movie destination. This will be the title. Okay, and I will link it to the CSS file. So create a link tag and in href give the path of style.css. So style.css it is giving suggestion. So our style file is also connected to the index.html. Now we move on to the section of header. So first of all, create header by using header tag, and in header tag we are creating a div tag. In div tag we create our logo. We can paste our image. It's like it is giving suggestion, so we can paste our logo or we can write text. So currently I don't have logo, so I am writing the text Cinemax, and you can use any icons. Like I already have one icon, so I can copy and paste here, and this is the icon. This will be our logo, and in another tag create new tag in which there will be list, like it's already giving suggestions. So I am hitting the tab button and I will get all the sections. Like first will be home section, movies, and we have coming soon section. So instead of about us I am writing coming soon, and here is also I am writing coming. And another one is categories, so I am writing here categories, also categories here. And let's start our server and check what it's look like. We can start server like by using live server. You have to install live server extension, and yeah, here is the, or else you can start from here. So our server has started and it is showing like this because we don't have added styles CSS. So let's complete it. Also we want a search bar here, so first of all add a search bar, then we will style this. So for search bar we need input tag, and input tag will be type text, and we can give class search box, and placeholder will be search movies. Now come to the style section. We will style it, and we can give a class to logo so that we can style it. So the class will be logo. And okay, let's come to the CSS file and start writing some CSS. So first of all we can give a default styles, like margin will be 0 and padding 0, box sizing will be border box, and font family We can use any font family according to our own. And I am defining some variables here. I have already created variables, so I am just copy and pasting. We use variables for the consistency of the website, like for same colors I already have created, so I'm just copy and pasting here. Okay, so like this will be our primary color. If you want to change the color of the website, we just need to change here, and the whole color of the website will be changed. And this will be secondary color, ancient color, text light, text muted, gradient dark. All of these I already have defined. Okay, so now save. And for body we need a dark background, so I'm using background. Background will be, yeah, it's giving suggestion. Gradient color is this, so I'm using this as a background. And color will be like variables. Inside variable I am using text light color. Okay, now let's check our server how it's visible. Okay, so background color is already applied, and we need to add styles in the nav list. Okay, so use a header tag here, and inside header tag we use some CSS, like the position will be fixed for the nav bar, and top 0, width will be 100%, and padding I am giving it to like 1.5 frame and 5%. And the display will be flex so that it can be in one line. Display will be flex. Justify content will be space between, so that it will appear like space between. And align items will be center. And background will be, I can give like something like black. I have RGBA we can give 0 and 0 and 0.8, not full black. And backdrop filter, I will apply backdrop filter of blur, so that it can appear like a good background. Filter will be blur, it's already giving suggestion, so background will be blur and 10 pixel. Why it's giving warning? Background filter okay, so backdrop filter, it's not background filter, it's backdrop filter 10px. And z index will be 1000, so that it can appear on top of everything. And animation, okay, so we need to create animation, like how it will appear. So first check how it is looking in the server. Okay, so it is looking good. Now we have to style these and the search section and logo also. Okay, so first I am adding animation, how it will appears when we load the website. So for this we need to create keyframes. So first create keyframes for this. And keyframes, okay, this one keyframes, it's already giving suggestion from and to. Keyframes I can use slide down, because I want to appear in slide down style. And in this I can give properties from transform, and it will transform from y-axis, translate y, it will be minus 100%, already giving suggestion. And opacity will be 0 at initial, and into transform will be translate 0 from y-axis, translate y0, and opacity will be 1, so that it can appear full opacity when it loads. And we can mention animations here in animation property. Animation will be slide down, 0.5 second and is out. Okay, that's perfect. Let's check it down. Okay, so whenever we refresh, it appears from the top. Perfect. Now move on to the section, and we style a logo and our navbar. So use logo class. I already mentioned here logo. So dot logo, we can access this class by using dot logo, and we can give it font size of 1.8 rem. Font weight will be bold, and color will be primary color. I already mentioned in the, like, it's already giving suggestion from our variables. Text shadow we don't need, we can also give text shadow. And letter spacing, we can give letter spacing of maybe let's say 2 pixel. Let's check. Okay, so it's perfect. We can give box shadow also, text shadow. Let's try text shadow. So text shadow, I can give 0, it's giving suggestion 20 pixel. And RGBA, I use RGBA. I already have the properties like 29, 9, 20 and 0.5. Okay, so it's giving suggestion. Let's save and check. Yeah, it's looking good. Now we are going to style the nav section, nav list items. So use nav and give display to flex. It's already flex, but yeah, display flex gap will be 2 rem between the list. And align items will be center. That's perfect. Now inside nav tag, we have to style anchor tag. Anchor tag text decoration will be none first of all. Yeah, and color will be light, text light, we already mentioned in variable. So var text light. And font size will be 0.95 pixel, not pixel, 0.95 rem. 0.95 pixel is very less. And we need to give transition, and transition will be transition all 0.3 second, and is position will be relative. Let's check. Perfect, it's looking good. Now I want that whenever we hover the list items, I want an hover effect, like a underline hover effect. So let's create an underline effect. Whenever we hover, underline will appear here. Okay, so for this take new element and anchor tag, and we will use after tag here for the underline effect. And in after tag, it's already giving suggestion like content will be none, empty, and position absolute right, width will be 0 right, height will be 2 pixel. Okay, perfect. And bottom will be -4 pixel. Yeah, we can adjust it. And left will be 0. Background color will be primary. Perfect. And transition will be width 0.3. Yeah, perfect. I am hitting the tab button and it will give us the whole code. Okay, now I can save and check on the server what it looks like. Okay, so it will not visible because we need to give some more properties here. And we can give now anchor tag hover. It's already giving suggestion. Inside hover, we need to give width 100%. So whenever we hover, width will be 100% of the underline, and it will appear like this. Perfect. Now we are going to style the search box. So we already gave the class search box, and I'm using this class here, dot search box. So first of all, I will give background will be some RGB. Background will be RGB 255 and 255 and 255 and 0.1. I want to give border, so border will be 1 pixel solid. It also RGBA, and it will be same as like this, slightly different. Change it to 0.2, and I want padding. Why I'm giving not suggestion? Okay, so I need to give here, and padding will be 0.6 RAM and 1 RAM. And I want a border radius. Border radius will be 25 pixel, and color will be text light. War text I already giving suggestion, and width will be 200 pixel around, and transition will be all 0.3 and is 0.3 second and is. And on focus I need to also give the CSS properties for on focus, like it's giving suggestion. Width will be 250 pixels, we don't need width here. And border color will be war primary color, that's good. And box shadow, yeah, good. I can hit the enter button, but it's just disappear. Okay, so I am hitting the tab button and it will give the whole properties. Let's save and check it to the our browser how it is appearing. Yeah, so it's, I think it's good. Or we can remove the width here. We can remove width property from here, and we can keep it if you want. So like I can type anything and like it's working perfectly. So like we can move to another section now. We can create hero section. Our navbar is ready, and we can create the hero section. Okay, so first of all I'm adding comments here, like this is our header, and we are starting hero section from here. So it will be hero section. So use section tag. First of all use section tag. I'm a little bit zooming it. Okay, perfect. Inside section, first of all give this section a class called hero and an ID. ID will be home, and inside this section I'm using class hero content, and inside div I'm using h1 tag for heading, and inside heading I'm writing some text. You can write according to your own, and it's giving me suggestion like discover your next favorite movie. I can tab button and we can highlight some like favorite. I can remove Cinemax. We can highlight this by using span here, and we can paste inside span tag, and we can give it class highlight to highlight some text. Okay, highlight, and I'm using a p tag paragraph tag for some paragraph text, and yeah, you can write anything. I'm just hitting the tab button. Yeah, this will be good. Dive into our extensive collection of movies across all genres, whether you are in the mood for action, romance, comedy or thriller. Cinemax has something for everyone. Okay, so it's good. Now creating another section below hero content for images. It's okay. So inside this we have to create buttons. So first create a div tag inside hero content and give it class of hero buttons, and create two buttons inside it. Give them class btn, and it will be btn primary, and the text will be start watch watching. Now just duplicate it, and it will be btn secondary, and the text will be load more, learn more, learn more. And now create another section outside of the hero content section for hero image. So use hero image, and inside this use an img tag. I am using an img tag. You can give alt text like hero image, and class, we don't need class here. For images, I already have images downloaded, so just create why it's okay, so just create a public folder here, public folder, and I am pasting images inside this folder, so it will be quick. Okay, so I pasted all these images, and I'm using hero images here. So give path of hero image, and it will be okay, public. Inside public I have hero image, so hero image, just hit save button and check on the browser how it's appearing. Okay, so our hero image it's appearing, and text, I think text will be the below this image, so we need to style this. So let's come to the style file and give some styles to the hero section. First I'm using class hero, and I'm giving some properties like height will be 100 ph, perfect. And we don't need background color will be black, and display flex is good. I'm just hitting tab button, and we don't need image in background, we just need background color black. Display flex direction column, no, flex direction will be row, by default is row, so we don't need to change here. Justify content center, we don't need. Align item center, text align center. Okay, let's save and check. Yeah, it's good. We can give padding to this section, and padding is 0 and 2 RAM. I can give 6 RAM and 2 RAM. Okay, so now I have to give some CSS to this section, hero content. Use class hero content and give min width, because it is occupying less area here, you can see. So we can give min width, so it can appear like whatever the area we want. So I'm giving min width, and it will be 700 pixel, I think. Margin top, we don't need margin top. Z index will be 10, and we need some animations here. Okay, so it's occupying larger area, so I think we missed some property. Overflow will be hidden. Okay, so we can give property in hero section, overflow hidden. Perfect. We can style heading inside the hero, and it will be hero h1. Font size 3.5 RAM, I think 4 RAM will be good. And margin bottom 1 RAM. Okay, font weight, I need to give font weight to 800, and line height will be 1.2, and text shadow. Okay, let's save and check. Okay, it's good, but it's like we need to give some padding, I think. What we can say, I can add 5% and check what's happened. So just remove, and we don't need justify content center, I'm just removing it. justify content center, just control and save and check. Yeah, it's looking fine now. Just style the paragraph tag and other part. Okay, so I am now styling the highlight span tag and give it the color primary color. That's good. Text shadow. Okay, save and check. Why it is not appearing? I think there is some spelling mistake. Highlight. Okay, so remove T here. Okay, so it's good. Now you can style the p tag here. Font size will be 1.2 rem, we can say 1.1 rem. Margin bottom 2 rem. Line height, we need to give line height. Color we don't need, we can give. Okay, text muted will be good, text shadow will be good, and we can give line height here. Line height will be 1.6. okay, good. Now we can style the buttons, hero buttons. Display will be flex for both the buttons, and gap will be 1 rem. Flex wrap, I can give wrap, fine. Now we can style button one by one. So I already gave the classes of btn, btn primary. Just use this class and style the buttons btn, and I am giving it padding of 0.9 rem and 2 rem. Okay, border will be none, and border radius 50 pixel, and font size will be 1 rem. Font weight will be 600, and cursor will be pointer. Transition all 03 point is perfect, and text decoration will be none. Display inline block, and text align will be center, and position will be relative, and overflow should be hidden. Perfect. Let's save and check. Yeah, it's looking good. And now we need some effects on the button. We can use before property, and before in property we can give some class, some styles. Yeah, it's already showing. Okay, good. And now I can use btn hover before, and left will be 100%, and in this left is minus 100%, top will be 0, width 100%, height 100%. Perfect. Let's check. Okay, so it will not work now. We have to give some more property. Now style btn primary. Background will be war primary color will be white, text light and white will be good, and box shadow also good. And we can also give hover effect to this btn primary. Hover effect, hover will affect in hover I need it to transform. I don't need to change the background, I need it to transform. Translate y minus 3 pixel, 3 pixel will be small. Transform will be 3 pixel, and we can give box shadow also, box shadow, and box shadow will be 0. Yeah, it's giving suggestion, so I am just clicking Now we can style the secondary button, and so btn secondary, and btn secondary background will be accent color, background will be transparent, color will be text light. Okay, good. And border, we need border here, so border will be 2px solid and or text light. Yeah, now save and check on the, yeah, perfect. It is just looking good with animations of and hover effects. We just need it to the center. Okay, so we are missing some property. First of all, give it a hover effect, and background will be text light, good. And very color will be secondary color, and transform y will be -3 pixel. Okay, perfect. Just save and check once more. Yeah, it is looking good now. We just need to center this, so we can center it by using we just display inline block and hero buttons. We need to give two hero buttons, justify content center, justify content center. Okay, so it's now looking perfect. We can move to the next section, which will be the, let me check which section is. Okay, so another section will be featured movies section. Featured movies. Now moving on another section, we are going to create featured movies section. So below this section I am writing a comment, featured movies, and create a section tag here, and give it a class of let's say featured section, and an ID of featured. Now we will take a h2 for heading, and we mention here featured movies. Also give it a class of section title, and take a paragraph tag for a paragraph, and we can write trending movies here, trending movies. And we can use any icon. I already have one star icon, so I am copy and pasting here trending movies, and give it a class section subtitle, section subtitle. Okay, now create a div movie grid, because we need to create a grid for featured movies, like a grid of 6 movies. So take a div and give it a class movie grid. Inside this grid create a movie card div, movie card, and inside this movie card we will take another div and give it a class of movie poster, and inside this we will take an image tag and mention some images here. Also create a div for play button here, so let's say give a class of play button. Okay, and I already have images in public section, so I'm importing one images here, and let's say quantum nexus. Okay, this image, and I'll text anything, featured movies, and movie poster is completed. And below this movie poster create movie info div for the titles of movie, and we create s3 here for movie title, and let's say give it quantum movie name, quantum nexus, and give it a class of movie title, movie title, and also take a paragraph tag and give it class Okay, so we don't need a paragraph tag for the movie title. We can take a div for metadata. So create a div movie meta, and inside this we mention the release date of the movie, like 2025 and 24, anything. And for rating section, so create span.rating rating section. Inside this I have the star copied already, so I am pasting here. And okay, so that's it for now. And also we need to take a paragraph tag. So take a paragraph tag here and mention the description of movie, like an epic. Okay, now and give it a class movie description. Okay, perfect. Let's check to the live server how it's looking. Okay, so now we have to style this. So come to the CSS file, style.css, and first we give style to the class of featured section. Let's say we give padding of 4 RAM 5%, and position will be relative, and z index will be 10. Now come to the section title and give it a font size. First font size will be around 2.5 RAM, and margin bottom will be 0.5 RAM. Font weight will be 700. Okay, perfect. Now we style section subtitle. We give it the color of primary. Okay, I am using the tab button, and the font size will be 1 RAM. Okay, perfect. Margin bottom will be 2 RAM, and color will be primary, text primary, no text, there is no class, primary color. And let's save and check. Okay, perfect. Now we have to style movie grid. Display will be grid, and grid template columns will be repeat auto fit min max 150 pixel 1 frame. Okay, perfect. Gap will be 1.5 frame, I would say 2 RAM. Margin bottom will be 4 RAM. Let's save and check. Okay, so currently we have only one movie, so we can't check. And now style movie card. Background will be war secondary color, and border radius 10 pixel, box shadow overflow hidden. I have to add some more properties in it. Border will be 1 pixel solid, and let's say RGBA 255 and 0.1. Overflow will be hidden, border radius 10 pixel, box shadow, cursor will be pointer, and backdrop filter will be blur 5 pixel, I would say 10 pixel. and transition is good. Okay, now movie card is good. Now we have to add some more movies, so just come and copy and paste this movie card div. Copy here and paste it 6 times. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, perfect. First I will style the image because image is appearing very long, so give properties to the image. So I am taking movie poster class, movie poster, and giving it a width of 100%, display block, and I don't need display and transition here. I need height. I'm giving height of 350 pixel for all the images, and background will be linear gradient. I have already background written, so I am copy and pasting the background. And position will be relative, overflow will be hidden. Perfect. And now take movie tag inside movie poster just like this, and give it a width of 100%, height 100%, object width cover, transition. Perfect. Now check. Okay, so our posters are visibly perfect. Now we have to add hover effect on the cards, so we have to give hover effect properties to the movie card. Movie card hover transform will be translate y -10, I say -15 pixel, box shadow 0 0 25. Okay, perfect. And border color will be war primary color. Okay, perfect. Save and check. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's move on to the next section, and we also have to add a zoom effect on the image when we hover. So we write another property here. Yeah, it's already giving suggestion: movie card hover, movie poster, img transform scale. It will zoom the image whenever we hover. Yeah, like this. Perfect. Now I want a play button whenever we hover on the card. I want a play button here, so we already give a class of a play button, I think. Okay, so play button we already give it a class to the div. So now give style to this class, add some properties here. So play button, and in play button I would say position will be absolute, top 50% and left 50%, so that it can appear in center. And transform translate -50 -50. Yeah, perfect. And width will be 60 pixel and height will be 60 pixel. Background will be primary color. Background will be primary. Border radius 50%, and display flex, align item center, justify content center, and opacity will be 0 initially because we want to appear it on hover. And transition 0.3 is, I can say, all. And cursor will be pointer, and also box shadow, box shadow. Now we have to add hover effect so that we can the button will be visible on hover. Currently opacity is 0, so that we can't see the button. We have to give opacity 1 on hover, so I am adding movie card play button, and opacity will be 1 so that it can visible on hover. And transform, we can add transform properties. It will be transform translate -50% -50% scale 1.1. That's good. Let's save and check. Okay, so like it is appearing good. Now I need a play icon here so that it can look like a play button. So I can add after property, and in after property, in the content section, I can add the icon, copy and paste the icon, so it will be visible when we hover. So just I am hitting the tab button, and we need after, not before. And in content just paste the icon I already have. I am pasting the play button icon here. And border style, we don't need border width, we don't need all these things. We just need color of the icon will be white. Content, I think, and font size will be 1.5 frame. Margin left 3 pixel. Just save and check. Yeah, perfect. It is now looking like a play button. Now we have to style this titles and description section, metadata. So take a class of movie info and give a padding of 1 RAM. I think 1.5 RAM will be good. Yeah, perfect. And take class movie title and font size will be font size will be 1.1 RAM, and font weight will be 600. Margin button 0.5. Line height, we can add line height also. Line height will be 1.3. Save and check. Now good. And use movie meta class and give class of first display flex. Justify content space between. Align items will be center, and color will be text muted, var text muted, and font size will be 0.5 frame, already giving suggestion. Margin bottom will be 1 RAM. So like perfect. Now take another class of rating. So check the class. Okay, so we have give the rating class. Take rating class and add properties of display flex. Gap will be 0.25 frame, and color will be primary color. Perfect. Now take another class, just add after. We don't need after, I think. Take a class of description. What is the class of description? Movie disk. And give class of color, give var text muted, and font size will be 0.9 RAM. Line height will be 1.5. and margin bottom will be 1 rem. Save and check. Yeah, perfect. You can change the content of all the movies. You can change according to your own. I am pausing the video and changing all the cards. Okay, so I have changed the content of all the cards and it is looking like this now. So we have completed 2 sections, hero section and featured movies section. Now we are moving to another section of coming soon section. So let's create coming soon section. So come to the index.html file and close this section from the top, and here I am adding another comment of coming soon section, and add a section tag here and give it a class of coming soon, and also give it id coming, and inside the section just we need same heading like h2 with a class of section title. We can copy and paste from previous section also, and add text of coming soon, add paragraph tag with the class of section subtitle, and here I am adding text of premiering soon, and also adding an icon of movie. Let's check on the UI. Perfect. And in coming soon section we need a carousel so that movies can slide like one after another. So we need to add some JavaScript also. First we style this section and then at the last we will add some JavaScript in it. So create a div with the class carousel. I think the spelling is right, and add another div inside it with carousel item, and add an image tag here, and okay, so image tag, and give images. I already have images, so I am giving cosmic blogger image, and alt text will be coming soon. Okay, and now create another div for info, so carousel info tag, and inside this create an span tag for the date, same as in previous section we have created, December 2025. Class will be release page, BADGE, and add another heading h4 tag for title. Give it a class of movie title. Let's save and check in the UI. Okay, so we need to style the image tag because it is appearing very big, and we can style an inline CSS for this heading. Style margin will be 0 and font size will be 1 rem. Just copy and paste these carousel items. Okay, so now come to the CSS, style.css. We will style this section. So add a comment here, coming soon. And first we style the coming soon class, and okay, it's giving suggestion. So padding will be 4 rem, 5%, background will be for accent color, border top 2 pixels solid, okay, border bottom, position relative, we don't need position and z index, but good. Now let's check. I think color is too gray, we just need to change the background color. So I'm using an RGBA color, just copy and pasting here. This is good, and we don't need position relative and z index 10, we need margin 2 rem and 0. Also we need border 1 pixel only. Now take class of carousel and style it display flex, gap will be 1.5 frame, overflow x okay, auto, because we want scroll in x-axis, and scroll behavior will be smooth, padding bottom will be 1 rem. Okay, so it's scrolling now, you can check. And now we can give WebKit scroll bar a height of 6 pixel, because we have now scroll bar in x-axis. Where is the height? Let's give some more classes, styles to some more classes. And carousels WebKit scroll bar thumb will be background over primary color and border radius. Let's check it how it's appearing. Yeah, now perfect. We just give the color to the scroll bar, primary color and border radius of 3 pixel. Now we need to give some properties to the carousel item class, and it's suggesting minimum width will be 200 pixel, and background secondary we just write manually because we don't need that much of properties in carousel item. We just need flex of 0 and 0 and 300 pixel each. Border radius we need 12 pixel, and overflow will be hidden, and background color I have RGB color. Background color will be 255 and 255 and 255, okay, and border will be 1px solid 0.2, and we need transition here also. Transition of all 0.3 second, and is, let's check. Now we have to style the image because it's appearing very large. So carousel item, and inside carousel item use image img tag and give it the width of 100%, and height will be 170, good. Object fit will be cover and transition. And now check, I think we have to give some more height, so we can say we can give 200 pixel. I think it's good. Currently it's not sliding because we have the limited item. We can add any number of items in the list and it will scroll on the x-axis. And add hover effect to the cart. So take class of carousel item. Yeah, it's giving suggestion carousel item and hover, and transform will be scale 1.05 and box shadow, and background border color will be our primary color. Let's check. Okay, so now it's good. Let's style the info section. First of all, give it a padding of 1 rem. Now good. Now style the batch, release batch. For release batch means this one. For this we need display inline block and background primary. And color will be white. Padding will be 0.3 rem and 0.8 rem. Border radius will be 20 pixel. And font size I can say 0.75 rem. Margin bottom 0.5 rem. And at last we can give font weight of 600, and let's save and check. Now the batch is good. We have to change this background. I think it's not looking good according to our website, so I can use another background here. And I think we forget to add 0.0. here is the 0.005. yeah, now it's good. Let's complete this section. We have to style. Okay, so I think this section is completed. Yeah, I think this section is completed. We have to design footer. So our 3 section is completed, and our last section footer is remaining. So we can style the footer. So let's come to the HTML index.html and close this section of coming soon section. Add footer comment, and first of all take footer. What's a footer tag? And inside footer tag create a class of footer content, and inside footer content class create a section of footer section, and inside footer section create a heading of h3 and about and our website name Cinemax, and create a unordered list UL, and inside UL taking li. Inside li I am taking an anchor tag, and in anchor tag I am giving I am giving currently empty. We can write our path for about us page. Currently we don't have any about us page, so just write careers. and copy this section, footer section, just copy and paste it here. We have to copy it 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 times. I'm changing the content of this quickly. Okay, so I changed the content of all the sections, like I created support and help center, contact us, FAQ, and in legal, privacy policy. Let's check on the UI how it's looking. Now we have to style this, so come to the style.css file, and I'm adding comment here, footer, and inside footer, what is the first step? First we have the footer tag, so we style footer tag with some properties. So background will be RGBA 000 and 0.5. border top will be 1 pixel solid, and RGBA 225 and 0. I think 0.1. padding will be 3 RAM and 5%. margin top will be 4 RAM. Now using the footer content class, display will be grid, and grid template columns repeat auto fit min max 200 pixel 1 frame rate. Okay, and gap will be 2 RAM. margin bottom will be 2 RAM. Let's check on the UI. Okay, perfect. I think we need to remove this, or it's good. What to do? We can remove this underline and this section. Okay, so leave it for now and style the footer. In footer I am using footer section, and inside footer section we have S3. so I am styling give properties of font size will be 1.3 RAM, 1.2 RAM. Okay, margin bottom will be 1 RAM. color, we need to give color will be primary. Okay, and now for the UL list style will be none. It's already there is no list style. And for anchor tag, text declaration will be none. color white, text muted, I think, and font size just tab and check on the UI how it's looking like. I think I should use text muted here. Font size is good. Display block, margin bottom, transition, good. Yeah, now it's good. We can add a hover effect whenever we hover these items, so I can add hover effect. Yeah, it's giving suggestion. Color will be text primary color. So whenever we hover on this, we get the primary color. So our footer is also completed, and our website is, I think, completed. Only the one thing is remaining, search functionality is remaining, and currently this is not, I think, working. Okay, coming soon is working. Categories is not working, and movies is not working. So let's check on the header section why it is not working. I think there is some mistakes in ID, I think. Okay, so in coming soon section, movies, Okay, so we have given the id of featured, so let's copy and give it id of featured here, and home is good. Let's save and check. Okay, so now it's working. So we need to add search functionality in search movies, and also we need to add classes for the responsiveness. So first, responsive, this currently it's not properly responsive. Yeah, this part is responsive, and this is also responsive. Footer is also responsive. We need to responsive this hero section and nav. So let's come to the style.css, and using media query we can create responsiveness. So add responsiveness comment, max width would be okay, and I'm just hitting tab button. Max width will be 768 pixel, and in hero section just remove all these. For hero class I can give flex direction column and min height of 60 vh. In monitor we have 100 vh of height. For mobile screen it will be 60 vh. Okay, now we can hide the image. We can hide the image for mobile, and we can also keep the image, depend on us. And hero content will be margin auto, hero min width auto. Okay, and margin top will be 100 pixel. And we can hide the image for mobile screen. Hero image img display will be none. Okay, so now it's good. We have to style the header section. For nav class, for nav tag we can give properties of cap 1 rem. Or we can hide this in instead of gap we just hide the nav in mobile screen, so display will be none, only logo will be visible on mobile screen like this. So it's the basic website for beginner to learn the concepts of like HTML and CSS. Now I can add some script to it so that we can search movies in it. Currently it is not working, so come to the HTML file and create a tag of a script to write some JavaScript code in it. So take a script tag here, I script, and we will write a JavaScript inside this only. It's giving simple carousel, but we don't need carousel functionality. Currently we are looking for search functionality. So search functionality, and for some such functionality we create like, okay, so it's giving suggestion const search box document dot query selector. We have given the class of search box, so I am taking this, and search box dot add event listener input, and create a function const query this dot value. First it will convert to lowercase, and then it will search for inside movie card, and it will iterate to each movie card and find. So I'm just hitting the tab button and check whether it's working or not. Let's go to our UI and search for any movies. Kingdom. Okay, so it's working. So and that's it. You have just created a simple and stylish movie website using HTML and CSS. If you enjoyed this tutorial, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and comment below what project you want next. And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.